Okay, so you just got your new 1022 for hopefully $200, and now you want to add some stuff to it and make it a $1,000 gun. Makes perfect sense. I think we've all done it. All right, up first we have the cheapest of the parts that we'll talk about today. An auto bolt release, a charging handle, and a bolt buffer. Bolt buffer $6, bolt release is $11, and the charging handle is like $30. I only have the auto bolt release on this gun, so when you lock the bolt back like so, all it takes is that to let it go. On the stock 1022, you'll have to mess with the bolt release right there to get this thing to release. Not the most economical, fastest way to reload. You'll be fumbling around with it, kind of just a pain in the ass. The bolt buffer is a pin that goes right here. I don't have it in this gun, but all it does is make the clanking sound a little bit less. I don't know if it does anything beyond that, but next time I take this gun apart, I might just put one in for the hell of it. And a charging handle, you can be the judge if you need that or not. I don't think I do. I'm not sure it'll change anything. Stock one's just fine. But maybe the sum of all those parts makes this thing pretty sweet. Either way, those are very cheap, very easy to do, and you can do all of those as you clean the gun, basically. So those are $50 total. So now you increase the value of your gun by 25%. You're off to a good start. All right, number 2 on the list will be magazines, like this BX25. You do have to clean these once in a while. I haven't cleaned these just yet. They will start to malfunction on you. That comes with shooting rimfire ammo, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. And then you have these small 10 rounders that come with the gun, or at least they come with most of them. The problem with those is if you have a lot of them, they're gonna get lost in your range bag. At least that's what happens to me. So went on Amazon and got this Pelican case, Pelican 1040, and this thing will fit 10 round magazines, lock up, and keep them nice and secure in one place, so you don't have to go fishing for them. If you're shooting in the rain or whatever, you got these loaded up. Just nice to have them kind of out of the way in one place. And right now on Amazon, it's all of $23. They have a couple other colors. The cheapest one seems to be the blue one for $16. It's really not bad. Definitely recommend it. You can see it's already beat up. Save some wear and tear on your magazines too. All right, up next we have a trigger. This is a single stage Kidd drop-in trigger. These go for $105 if you buy one. If you buy two, you get a $15 discount, which brings it to $90. I'm cheating a little bit putting it on this list, but as you can see, it's a nice trigger. It's light, and it doesn't replace the whole trigger mechanism. This is still plastic. It just replaces the internals and the actual trigger. If you want to buy the whole assembly, they're typically $250, but I haven't had any problems with this one. It shoots very well. It's nice and crisp, light. I'm not just saying crisp for every trigger. This one actually is crisp. Feels very good. And it's under $100 versus buying the whole assembly for $200. All right, up next are sights. These are tech sights. TSR 100, I believe, with the flip up aperture. the ones over there are the TSR 200 that have one aperture that you just adjust. Neither of these have the rail on them, or rather the rail mounted ones, but if you get creative, you can chop up your own rail and use the 2 screws up here to mount it so you can mount the red dot. I don't know if I can show you guys, but it does actually kind of co-witness with these tack sights. So what these do is on the front you have a hooded post that is adjustable for elevation. It replaces this pop-up sight, so you just keep it folded down out of the way. And in the rear is a GI style aperture, and these are really awesome, much better than the stock sights. They run about $60 to $70, and they're definitely worth the upgrade. If you plan on doing an Appleseed with your 10-22, these are, I would say, a must, along with a sling. But they just make the gun so much more enjoyable to shoot. Okay, the last mod under $100 is a stock. This one, that one. This is the Backpacker, an OD. This one is under $100. The Hunter Magpul, I believe, is considerably more. This thing is pretty cool. You know, put some crackers in the back here.
I forget my briefcase. Well, what do you got in there? Crackers.
I can open it, or some magazines. I prefer crackers, but whatever. Folds up nicely, so you can see into one package. This is just the Hogue stock. I'm sure everybody has seen the Hogue stock in their life. I'm not too happy with this one. As you can see, the barrel isn't quite centered in this one. Kind of touches on the left side there. But other than that, it's not bad. Very grippy. You see some rust there. Got wet once, but not too bad. And these are about $70. The Hogue stocks do come in 2 sizes for a regular barrel and a bull barrel. So if you'd like to get a Green Mountain barrel, for example, which is about $110, $120, and an $80 stock, you can change the look of your 10-22 quite a bit. These are 90 or so. Come in a few different colors, and you can really kind of take your gun in any direction you want with that. That's a very big change. Something like this, you know, something like that with the sling, kind of quiet because it's rubbery. It's more plasticky, has some doodads here and there. But as you can see, you do this, that, red dot, trigger, and you can very quickly make your $200 Black Friday special for $500 gun, and I mean barrels $200-300. So you can go nuts on these things, but you know, they're very fun. They almost always come out to the range with us. Put a few rounds through them, and it's great guns. So hopefully gave you some ideas on what to do with your new purchase or your old gun. Either way, tune in for more stuff, and we'll have more videos up soon.